So welcome everybody to today's Stainless Steel World podcast. Today we're sitting in sunny Knesebeek in Germany to speak with Norbert Heinzle, who's the CEO of the pipe division of the Booting Group. Welcome, Norbert.
Welcome.
Thank you for having the Stainless Steel World team here today to your lovely offices.
You're very much welcome.
Now, we have a lot to talk about because Booting is a very well-known brand in our industry. Many of our readers and people in the community are familiar with you. As we know, Booting's been a leading manufacturer of welded stainless steel pipes for really a long time. I know it dates all the way back to 1777, which is extraordinary. Still a family-owned group as well.
Yes, we are very proud, and it's an important part of our DNA that we are still family-owned, and it's a single shareholder, which is exceptional as well.
Yeah.
And we are just, starting to integrate 8th generation right now.
Right, so 8 generations of the same family. That's extraordinary.
It's amazing, but it's also important for us because if it comes to decisions, especially to investments, decision-taking is so fast and we are so agile. I would say that's a huge advantage for Booting. That's also part of the reason for our recent success.
Great. Now, Norbert, Booting, of course, has made a really exceptional name for itself, primarily as a global market leader for clad pipes. But today we're actually talking about something different. We're going to talk about the welded stainless steel pipes that you produce here.
Overall, I would like to call the stainless steel welded pipe the backbone of the whole business model, which is quite complex of Booting. In the pipe technology division, we have 3 business units: stainless steel welded pipes, clad pipes, and customized components. So the role of the stainless steel welded pipe business unit is 50% of the products we are using in the other parts of the company, in the other business units of my division, but also in the other division as a starting pipe for products which are, I would say, further processed into customized products. 50% of the products we are selling to the market. So today, Booting is not a mass producer in the stainless steel welded pipes, but we are a kind of quality leader in the market, well known for complex products, demanding projects, and so forth.
Mm-hmm. So Norbert, we know that Booting is producing specialised, very high quality products. So what are the types of stainless welded pipes that you're providing?
In the stainless steel welded pipes, we have 3 market segments. It's the project, it's the standard pipes, and it's the special pipes, which are very specific pipes for high standard, cleanliness, quality of the surface, of the inner surface, non-standard dimension, complex material grades. So it's a mixture of standard and non-standard products, mainly for end clients with very specific needs for pipes.
So we're talking about Booting's being able to hold its own in global competition. And as you say, differentiation is really an essential component of the strategy. So what are the core parts of that of what you're doing that differentiates you from others?
First of all, it's the quality. The Booting brand is very strongly linked to the expectation of high-end quality. And I would say European made in Europe, with European starting material. There are also expectations about availability. A lot of our businesses are because of short delivery time, also based on our stock we are maintaining, because we are a producer with maintaining an own stock, which is internationally not the standard, but also to have the full package of pipes from coil, pipes from plate, and even, if required, with fabrication. So a whole offering, European-based and high quality.
Keeping the focus on welded stainless steel pipes, what future applications do you see beyond, for instance, oil and gas?
Well, I would say in general, we are looking at new energies, we are looking at clean water, we are looking at life science and other future businesses like semiconductor industry. In the new energy, there are a lot of different options where stainless steel is relevant. It's the geothermal, it's carbon capture, solar, fusion energy, nuclear energy, which are still considered as a kind of new or alternative technology, at least nowadays again. Oh, and we are covering all of them. So we are active in all these different businesses. We have made a strong effort in the industry for pipes for the pharmacy industry, which are very demanding. I would say even more demanding than before because of the biotechnology, which are very demanding to the pipe, and the corrosion is very severe. That's a field where we have not been that active in the last 10 to 15 years, and we are coming back right now. And similar type of requirements you also need for the semiconductor industry. So these are types of industry we are looking at very much.
Okay, if we look at the production processes at Booting, I know you're producing welded stainless pipes in 2 locations, here in Knesebeek and also in Kernen. Why do you choose to split your production across 2 different sites?
Well, going back to 2017 when we acquired the former Sosta mill, which is now Butting Körnan, the main reason at that time was that our production from plate, our pipe production from plate, was completely covered and utilized for clad. So that was, at that time we were losing market shares because we just were not able to offer pipes from plate. So Sosta was giving us the chance to acquire a second existing line for the production of pipes from plates. And we used that opportunity, especially for the 12-meter length. Mm-hmm. And then we started to integrate Körnan into our business model, and now we segmented the production so that we have decided to do the complex products in Kniesebeck on the 6-meter line.
Right.
And everything that is closer to standard products we are producing in Körnan, in 6 meters as well as in 12 meters. So the 6-meter line is mainly used for what we call fast-track products. So therefore we have our own stock of plates, and we can offer a variety of products, of standard products in 6 meters, starting from our own plate stock, which gives you a delivery time from, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks for products from 16 inch to, let's say, 40 inch with 4 to 10 millimeter wall thickness. And that's quite successful. It's a growing application for us, and it's an important piece of the business model of Körnan. And the second part, mainly the 12-meter line we are maintaining in Körnan, is used for projects. So for projects we use pipe from plate, pipe from coil, so we are offering the best solution available. But the 12-meter pipes from plate for our projects are mainly produced in Körnan. At the time where our production in Kniesebeck was mainly moving more and more into the clad business, for sure we lost market shares at that time. But now with Körnan, after the acquisition of Sosta in 2017, we are on the way regaining some market shares again to maintain the volume we need to be competitive in production and in sourcing. Whereas the more complex products or non-standard products are still produced in Kniesebeck. And the 12-meter line in Kniesebeck is still completely utilized for clad. I would say that's ongoing for more than 10 years now. And Körnan is totally dedicated to stainless steel welded pipes.
No, but I wanted to ask you about investment, because how has Booting continued to invest in the production of welded stainless steel pipes? And if so, what's the end goal?
The starting point for investment is if you don't continue to invest, you cannot maintain your competitiveness. The strategic importance of stainless steel welded pipe is very high. So we need the stainless steel welded pipes to run the rest of the show, to maintain the volume, also to be competitive on the market, but also to be a competitive supplier for your own other parts of the business. So we invest in our production lines in Körnan and in Kniesebeck, but we also invest in new technology for new applications, for specific products like the pharmaceutical industry and other industries like fusion, cryogenics, because stainless steel welded pipes are not only used when it comes to corrosion. It also requires with stainless steel welded pipes if it comes to very low temperature, like in the cryogenic industry, or if it comes to purity. With purity, we mean the pharmaceutical industry and the semiconductor industry. With our new company in southern Germany, Butting Cryotech, we have opened a new field of application for Butting, which requires pipe, but not only. So the Butting group is developing much more than pipes. We are talking about valves and connectors and total solutions in the cryogenic applications. And for these particular applications, we are also investing in new technology and new equipment. But of course, the majority of investments is in the existing lines to maintain or even improve our competitiveness, including, I would say, digitalization and the application of AI technology, for example, in non-destructive testing, but not only.
Right. So in terms of investment, it's equipment, upgrades, continual improvements.
It's new equipment. We reorganized our line for 6-meter pipes in Kniesebeck, which is very much dedicated to complex, specific pipes from heavy wall to square tubes for nuclear, for different applications, for complex applications. And that's why we have to continue to invest to meet the demands of that different applications. And that's mainly quality, surface quality.
And how about investments in people? I mean, you've got a large staff here at Booting, I believe almost 2,500 people working in the company. How are you investing in the future with the people?
That's correct. We have 2,500 people working in the whole group. and 1,800 people working here at the location in Knesebeek at the headquarters, and 140 of them are apprentices going through our 3 to 3.5 years program of training, because they are the basis for our future workforce.
Right.
And we are quite proud that we created 400 jobs in the last 10 years.
Fantastic. And highly skilled jobs, of course, as well.
Yeah, a lot of skilled jobs. And, the skills are going up and up and up.
That's incredible. That's a big proportion of your workforce that are actually apprentices.
Close 10%. And don't forget that all the trainers we need to train them, and also, I would say, the facilities we need to train them. So it's a huge investment. But given the fact that we are in a quite rural area, so there is no labor market where we can, I would say, pick and get sufficient qualified labor at any time. So we have to take care for ourselves and train our future staff here in Knesebeek. So it's a huge investment, that's correct.
Okay, look, thank you so much, Norbert, for speaking to us today. It was such a pleasure to come here to lovely Knesebeek and see the Booting headquarters, to talk to you personally. We look forward to seeing you in Maastricht at the Stainless Steel World Conference and Exhibition. And yes, all the very best for the future.
Thank you very much.